Another day, another stream. How is everyone doing? I'm doing okay. For the first time in a while, to be fair. Last couple of weeks have been quite shit. And suddenly, like, boop, sleep schedule fucked. I mean, my sleep schedule was fucked, but whatever it was causing me to oversleep way too much. And like last Wednesday, for instance, I woke up at 7, or got out of bed at 7 p.m. or 6, what's that? I think it was 6 p.m, something like that. Very late. So yeah, it's been getting better, so yay for that. Have actually managed to do stuff as well. I've no idea what it was, because it does match like how my depression and anxiety comes up, but it spiking like that doesn't indicate that it's not the medication, just something else. And now the something else is going wherever. And honestly, while I would like to know, I am in no position to complain. Beggars can be choosers and so on. Right, it will probably be very loud. Right. More preamble, if you may. If you may apologize. Not apologize. Accept it. Fuck it. I'll do it anyway. First Ascent, I did play it. I played a lot of it actually since the last stream. I've reached the hard mode. I completed the campaign. The game's pretty good. It still works. It is good for what it is. A blend of Destiny 2 and Warframe. I don't regret my time with it. I think I'll still play it 2 at some point. But my whims are taking me all over the place. Like, I recently started playing Trepang 2, which is very much inspired by Fear. It's pretty good. Jank, yes. Really ADHD. You really gotta be dodging and ducking and diving all the time. Batshit insane story as well. It's great. And what else? Oh yeah, I got invited into the beta of Walkscape, which is it's a walking thing inspired by RuneScape. So basically, it does you do what you do in RuneScape. You grind levels, you get XP. That's it, and you get items and whatnot. That's exactly what you do in Walkscape, except that everything is done by taking steps. Want to go to a different zone? Steps. Want to craft 1,000 or something? Yeah, well, steps. Want to cut wood? Steps. Everything steps. It's great. I've got level 7 wood cutting. Very good. It seems that the monetization is going to be fairly simple as well, according to the dev. Multiplayer, as in any interaction with any other player, would be like a monthly payment to have a social aspect. And they also spoke of having a single player only as a one-time purchase. As in, you could just buy it and use it, but just not be in multiplayer if you don't subscribe. Which seems fair enough. The dev, a fan like myself, got sick of all the microtransactions and shitty ad run apps, so he decided to make an app of his own. Also, I really like the fact that it's not GPS dependent. It's just in your pocket, and as you walk around and whatnot, it counts steps. Probably using the phone's gyroscope or something. So yeah, that's nice. But yeah, that's all the preamble done. Prepare for loud. It's gonna be loud. Drop to 30%. Yes, it is very fucking loud. I even lowered the volume for it. Oh, it didn't save. How nice. Yeah, everything should be fine. Okay, of course we're going with hard. It's more RPG than third-person shooter. Choosing the background opens an additional veteran dialogue option during training. You are the Leonardo da Vinci of clandestine warfare, a gifted marksman, a master of stealth, and a tech-savvy engineer rolled into one. Alpha Protocol didn't go looking for you, you went looking for them. Having saved the world once, why not save it again? That sounds fucking hilarious. And the recruit is, though you barely logged 3 months working for the Department of Justice, your ambition, drive, and aptitude caught the eye of a clandestine government agency. Your path will be difficult. With little experience and formal training, you will have to rely on your wits while you learn your lessons in the field. I mean, fuck it. We'll go with recruit because otherwise we won't unlock this. Well, I probably won't replay the game, but fuck it. Basic awareness. I mean, you're gonna be stealthing around, I think. Toughness, technical aptitude. Hmm. Mm-hmm. I seem to recall that one of these was shy. Was it assault rifles? Oh, is recruit that you have 0 skills? You have no skills whatsoever at all in the beginning. I mean, sure. Damn it. Select. Well, I have no points, so, you know. Commit to nothing. Yes. Maybe. Yeah, I seem to recall that this was Obsidian's first original IP. A little bit of turbulence. Just a tad. Mr. Freeman.
If anyone is to blame for these events, Mr. Thornton, it is you. Alpha Protocol began here, after all.
What do cinematics have? Yeah, cinematics have different sound control. Oh,
They
brother.
drugged me?
0 sound control. Fooled me.
Great. Now I'm gonna fail the next drug screening test. They could have just asked me to close my eyes.
Oh, are we playing second sight now? I also love how jagged the movement is with the Wuster.
Good, you're awake. I wasn't sure how long you'd be under. Those
You're
tranquilizers
finally
wore off
awake.
fast.
Ugh. Oh, I think I'm still coming down.
What?
Ugh, never mind. Just clearing my head.
The dose was pretty strong. I'm surprised you're even able to stand.
Where am I?
You're locked in our medical bay. And when the guards find out you've regained consciousness, they'll put you under again.
Don't want that. Any reason why you're helping me?
Mina. Let's just say I'm not a fan of the indoctrination procedure here.
All the more reason to leave, then.
And how do you propose to do that? You're locked in. There's a guard outside. Eventually he's going to come check on you. And when he does...
Can you distract the guard? Unlock the door.
I could. A glitch in the security panel in the hall outside might do it.
Let's be totally
As
professional.
long as you don't make too much noise when you leave. You might take him by surprise while he's checking it.
Or maybe we should just
Disabling the
be...
security system now. The door should be unlocked.
a wisecracking douchebag.
Fuck's sake, somebody get me another.
Let's play the pin to clip a circuit. Okay.
Angle on Thornton.
Okay,
Now.
this is gonna take me a while.
You need to shut off the alarm. The panel's on the wall. Do a bypass on it.
2, 3, 4.
Mike, careful. They probably have a guard in the lobby.
Currently chopped to the throat.
It's on.
Oh yeah, it's like Deus Ex, the original. Oh man.
There you are, Mike. Gotcha.
Apparently it was loud enough. And that one hit just fine. Why cannot I get your gun? No, no.
Watch out for cameras.
Oh, yeah.
If they spot you or you destroy them, they'll sound an alarm.
2, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Of course I'm gonna spec into hacking because why not?
Mike, they've dispatched a squad to your area.
Don't make this any harder than it has to be.
Ooh, that's kind of nice. Ow, there's another one there. That's 3 and this 4. That's a cover shooter / stealth game. Nothing. Can't even jump through the window.
Almost gave me the slip. Now we got you.
No. Like normal. Normal lockpicking.
Any sign of our new arrival?
No sign of him yet.
Careful, Mike. Truck coming in. And guard the exit. Try to stay out of sight if you can.
What is the special ability? Ah, well, right. How did I actually use it? I already forgot. Wow. Well done, me. Use skill Q.
Stop the truck, I see
You've done it now, Mike. Too bad for you.
Mike, get out of there.
Could I just die real quick? Thanks. Oh man, I love this ragdolling. Even in death, he holds on to his gun. They cannot hear the plap 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 of my feet. Oh yeah, what the hell was... Silly me. Oh, is that just general guidance? Yeah, okay. Yes, it is. he's taking this fucking sweet fucking time. Come back so that I can chop you in the neck or throat. Oh, he actually doesn't come back here. Okay, yeah, it's fine. Wow, holy shit, I cannot see it at all. Yeah, okay, okay. It's the only thing that actually stops. How the fuck does that move? Okay. I might need that fucking tutorial again. Because I don't understand how the fuck you're supposed to... Are you just supposed to hold it? I don't fucking know. Because this thing has a fucking life of its own, as long as I move the mouse. That is insanely infuriating. Holy shit. Holy fuck, this is terrible. Yeah, I think I absolutely need a fucking controller for this because that's ass. Holy fuck. Jesus. Heckin' fucking Christ. Controls, enable controller. Okay, now it fucking makes sense.
End of the line, Mike. Give it up.
Shit. Die, you're not my dad. Okay. Yeah, because while WASDA moves the left password, your fucking mouse moves the right password, which is
Stay where you are. Don't
incredibly fucking jank.
Alright, Mike, that's enough.
No.
That's enough? I think that's my line. What the hell's going on? Why did you drug me?
We need to get the location of this facility confidential, especially if you got kidnapped and questioned.
You mean like now? Real friendly welcome to a new recruit.
We're not in the business of making friends. Judging from your dossier, neither are you.
Let me guess. You're not done hazing me yet.
Yep, I'm gonna ask you some questions, run you through some more tests, then you and I can talk. Face to face. That make you feel better?
Sarcastic dickhead. Let's
no,
go.
but some morphine might. Or whatever cocktail you shot into my system. What the hell was that?
That's classified. Although I didn't expect you to shake it off so quickly.
Boo-hoo.
I've been reading and rereading your dossier. Although with your experience, it's more like a pamphlet. Fresh out of Langley, we had to wipe behind your ears before shipping you over.
I think I've got potential, sir, and I'm anxious to prove it.
We'll see. If you gain more experience in the field, you may want to specialize further. But we can leave that until you've got some missions under your belt. That's it. Now I'm gonna let you out of the pen here and meet the rest of the crew.
There's more of you?
I'm unique. So's the rest of the staff. They all have their little quirks, but that's what makes them perfect for the job. They'll be running you through the basics of weapons, gadgets, and espionage tactics. When you're cleared on the basics, come find me for your assignment. I won't lie to you, Mike. It's a big one and dangerous, but I think you're the man for the job.
Too close.
Make the rounds. I'll see you soon.
Great. Just like high school. Take some tests, then chat with the guidance counselor about my future.
Huh. Toughness probably wouldn't go amiss. I do love my shotguns though. SMGs are nice. Assault rifles, blah. Like the most bog standard shit. Magazine size to infinite. Okay. I do like Burr as well. Successive hits with a submachine gun start a critical hit streak. As more hits pile up, a growing damage multiplier adds some extra kick to successive shots. That's nice. Then again, pistols probably would be fairly useful. Yeah, obviously we have to actually get in this. You cannot play a game like this without having some sort of lockpicking or hacking. Alright. Alternatively, melee fisting might be fairly good. But I think this will be fine. Yes, confirm chases.
Big ass screen.
Yeah, it is. And that guy put his big ass fucking face into it.
No weapons past this point.
Aww.
Asshole Parker's gonna be checking the systems again.
That's locked. Hello.
You don't have clearance to come in here.
Cool. Restricted area. Authorized personnel only. Sure.
You probably want to change. Go on. Your gear's in the lockers.
Wow. Short, stylized, disheveled, or layered. Just like... He looks like a dickhead. Oh yeah, this is the way. Super fucking professional, dude. Obviously have to have aviators, like...
Orientation's not mandatory. You can turn around and go back to Westridge right now. Although that might make him upset.
Our war does not end here. This target is not the last. With our will and our resolve, Al-Samad shall continue these attacks, fight the aggression of the West with its own weapons. Yes, for weapons have been delivered to us. Weapons that will make a graveyard in the skies of our enemies. We have the ability to strike far and to strike swiftly. There are no limits to our reach, no limits to the justice we bring in the name of freedom for our people. I am a man of my word, and this I promise you. This attack is but the first
Yes,
that
it is the
Al-Samad
first.
brings against its enemies. As far
Now, is it okay to hack the email system? Are they gonna be
You
fine
might
with it?
want to take it a little easier when you escape next time.
I have to hack into mail. Medical facility off limits. Staff, the medical bay is off limits until further notice. In the event of an emergency, notify your superior. Oh man, I can reply. Great. Situation Rep Al-Samad. Attention regarding the parcel. Buyer is confirmed as an agent of Al-Samad. Seller appears to be operating under the name Nasri. Recommended follow-up Nasri to determine source of funding. Missile things. New member attention, we have a new fish coming on board tomorrow. You'll refer to him as Michael Thornton. We're taking a bit of a chance on Thornton. He's pretty much a raw recruit in the CIA, only 6 months of field work to his name. We'd normally expect more field experience from an applicant, but his intelligence and aptitude are off the charts. He's a natural marksman, learned conversational Farsi after only 8 days on assignment in Iran, and according to his handler, broke a terrorist cipher in his spare time. Needless to say, the kid's talents are going to waste at the CIA. He'll be put through the opening ceremony tomorrow, complete with the hostage scenario and obligatory psych games. Assuming all goes well, he'll be on a shortlist for Desert Spear. Da-da-da. Hey, Mina, I guess you didn't get my email from the other day. No big deal. Maybe we can do dinner tonight. I know mess hall isn't exactly fine dining, but it's not like we can take a ride down the street for exquisite French cuisine. And whose cafeteria food can't be romantic? I'll save our ketchup packets and frame them for when our grandkids ask about how we met. Sean D. Sean? Really, Sean, I'm not interested. And the whole mentioning of grandkids is just a little bit creepy. Perhaps I can ask Westridge what he thinks of your constant attempts at team building. Well, Ah, very nice. Office harassment. They can definitely say that they're a proper organization.
Hello? Anybody shooting in here?
Agent Thornton. Hello.
Hey.
Yo.
Hey, you're the one I spoke to when I woke up in the medical bay. Glad that wasn't a hallucination.
It may have been. Do you remember my name? Or do I need to write it down for you?
Mina, right?
That's right. Good to see you've recovered from the medical room with your memory intact.
Plus 1 reputation
Memory
for
intact?
remembering her name.
Speaking of which, I don't remember where I left my keys or my passport.
Confiscating personal items is quite routine. I wouldn't worry about that. But let's get down to the task at hand. I'm here to run you through the weapons training and test your accuracy.
Sounds great.
Are you serious?
Absolutely. I excelled at the academy. This should be fun.
Well, all right. Usually I get a lot of resistance to the training exercise. Or a comment from
Fun!
new
I
recruits
love
about how their
tutorials.
guns check out. And then they flex. It's pretty tiresome.
Oh, guns. Right. So, where do I go now?
Just head through the door to the firing range, and I'll keep in contact with you over the earpiece. Head over to the table, get your weapons, and we can begin. The standard field agent package includes a pistol, SMG, shotgun, and assault rifle. Each has its strengths and weaknesses. Let's start with the pistol. Equip the pistol, then aim down range and take some shots at the target. Good aim. Now, steady your aim for a
Really?
few seconds. Then fire. Precision shots can take down a target quickly. Almost. Almost.
Oh.
Almost.
Right. Now I get it.
Now, let's move on to the submachine gun.
Oh, that's how it works. Okay. Neat.
Now let's empty the clip. Let you get a feel for the recoil.
Oh, man.
Now take cover. Still using cover, take some shots at the target. Accuracy's terrible when firing blind, but it can get the job done, eventually. Now try popping out and focusing your aim. You can use cover to your advantage here.
Okay, this doesn't have the same thing. That is too fucking funny.
I've unlocked the door to the tactical range on your right. Let's see how you do against some moving targets. Now, with the pistol, you'll want to be patient and attack when targets get close. Good.
Are you gonna pat me on the back for all of them?
Now for the shotgun. Holding the trigger steady and firing can knock down even heavily armored targets.
Oh, you can basically charge a crit. That's actually kind of
Good.
interesting.
Next.
I like that.
Now for your submachine guns. If you're trapped in close quarters with multiple opponents, the SMGs can help clear the room quickly. Not subtle or quiet, but... And that's enough.
We're probably supposed to do this in less than a minute. Something like that.
For long-range encounters, the assault rifle's the key. It's accurate, Powerful. Just be sure to line up your shots carefully. Watch for attackers from above. They may be out of reach, but not rifle range. That's it. Take the ladder, head up and back. All done.
Good, Mike. I'm logging the results now.
Alright. Is somebody out on the course?
Darcy. He's trying to beat your time.
Should be easy.
Darcy? Who the hell is that?
Our tech instructor. Very insecure.
He is? And here I thought we were gonna be such good friends.
As soon as he knew you were talking to me, Mike, he was in here in a second. In case he saw you as a child for my affections. It's like a cage match with you boys.
Am I? A challenge, I mean.
If you have to ask, Thornton, then there's your answer. All right, let's see here.
Total of 39.
I think you might still be feeling the effects of the drugs. It's definitely affecting your aim.
Oof.
You can give it another run if you want.
Oof.
The course should be free.
I can beat my own score, no problem.
If you say so. If you do better on this run, it'll overwrite your previous score.
No shit. Really?
I've unlocked the door to the tactical range on your right.
Never miss thing is lost points. Oh yeah, should probably shoot you too.
Now for the shotgun.
This is fucking terrible.
Holding the trigger steady and firing can knock down even heavily armored targets. Good. Next. And that's enough. For long-range encounters, the assault rifle's the key. It's accurate, powerful. Just be sure to line up your shots carefully.
Man, your babbling is losing me time.
Watch for attackers from above. They may be out of reach, but not rifle range. That's it. Take the ladder, head up and back. All done.
Why you yapping?
Good, Mike. I'm logging the results now.
You're still shit.
All right, let's see here.
Wow. How do I get somebody fucking missing?
It'll do.
It'll
Satisfactory
do.
enough for Westridge, I think. You can give it another run if you want.
No thanks.
The course
I'm
should be
done.
free.
I'll pass.
Very well. I'll log your score. I'll have the results sent to your handler, and Westridge can give the rest of your evaluation, provided you've completed the other tests.
No emails. I don't need to customize my Thornton. Thornton's perfect. And there was the other examination room, wasn't there? Awkward. That was the weapons, and this is the gadget orientation.
Mikey, be with you
you in a moment. I'm just setting some things up here.
Swag.
I'm Sean Darcy. I'm gonna be running you through tech orientation.
Sounds good. So you've been with Alpha Protocol for a while?
Sure have. Although you seem to have gotten my next assignment.
No hard feelings, I hope.
Are you kidding? Alright, that should be the last of the setup on my end. I'm glad you finally showed up. Thought you might have gotten lost on the way here. Or were too busy beating up some
Casual.
guards.
Neither. Just surveying the area, actually. Checking out the facility.
Yeah, sure. Oh, by the way, not a good idea. Hitting the guards, I mean. The ones here have a lot of time on their hands, and that means a lot of time to hold grudges.
I'll keep that in mind, but I wasn't expecting to be drugged and attacked.
A good agent's ready for anything, Mikey. But enough chit-chat. We got a lot of work ahead of us. Well, you do. I'm mostly here as an observer. I'll be doing your evaluation, too.
What's that out there? Used car lot?
A target range for you. For me, more like a shooting gallery. Head out the door there and we'll get started.
All right, then.
Cool.
Open the locker and equip yourself. If you
Natural
use them all,
chemistry.
just come back and grab some more. All right, everyone's favorite. Grenades. Let's see that arm of yours. Go on. Start checking them. They're concussion rounds, so don't be skittish. They sting, not kill. Alright, now how about something more challenging? Try a ricochet to hit the target behind the wall. Lob it behind the target and use the wall for a hook shot. Now, try and get one through the window. Now for some fireworks. Try and chuck one beneath the truck and take out the gas tank. Never get tired of that one. Now,
Well,
see
now
that
you're gonna buy a
electronic
new
lock
truck.
there? Use your EMP grenade to shut it down. Save you time in the field. It's shut down. No more lock. Alright, see that locker there?
Well, let me guess. You want me to place one on the door?
No, not that. No.
Trying to get back to the medical bay, huh?
Yep. Go to the door on the breast. Oh, that's how you're supposed to do it.
Nice, and just in time.
I should probably read.
Guess some of the other guards will be pulling double shifts for a while. You know those guards you beat up when you got out of medical? Yeah, well, they're gonna be joining us in a second. You've got a head start, so if I were you, I'd set an ambush or just start running. Me, I'd use the mines. That's what they're for.
Let's get the first shot at him. Spread out. Watch for devices. Hey, Thornton. I want to talk to you. Sneaky bastard.
Damn, the doc's gonna be pissed. All right, all done. Head on up, Mike. I'll give you a breakdown on your performance.
So, Mikey, you did all right on the basic run.
Yeah,
another
let's do
shot,
it again.
Mikey?
Maybe some other time, Darcy. I just want to get out of here and get my assignment.
Oh shit.
You're lost then. I thought you might be scared. I mean, I don't really blame you. It's a big world out there, full of risks.
Damn it, I
I'm
chose
not
the wrong
scared,
one.
Darcy. I'm bored. If this is all you've got to teach me, then I need to move on anyway.
Wow. Nah, we go back. Hello.
Well, back Back again. You looking to give it another shot, Mikey?
Yeah, I want to try and improve my performance.
They have medication for that, Mikey.
I wouldn't dream of
funny.
taking anything from your medicine cabinet, Darcy. Let's do this.
Ooh.
Online and good to go. Dump your
Sassy
weapons and
boys.
get to the door.
Open the locker and equip yourself. If you use them all, just come back and grab... All right, everyone's favorite. Grenades. Let's see that arm of yours. Go on. Start checking them. They're concussion rounds, so don't be skittish. They sting, not kill. All right, now how about something more challenging? Try a ricochet to hit the target behind the wall. Lob it behind the target and use the wall for a hook shot.
Wow.
Now, try and get one through the window. Now for some fireworks. Try and chuck one beneath the truck and take out the gas tank. Never get tired of that one. Now, see that electronic lock there? Use your EMP grenade to shut it down. It can save you time in the field. It's shut down. All right, no more see that locker
Well,
there?
let me guess. You want me to place one on the door?
Nice, and just in time.
Hey, Darcy, open up.
Guess some of the other guards will be pulling double shifts for a while. You know those guards you beat up when you got out of medical? Yeah, well, they're gonna be joining us in a second. You've got a head start, so if I were you, I'd set an ambush, or just start running. Me, I'd use the mines. That's what they're for.
Just give me first shot at him.
Spread out. Watch for devices.
Hey, Thornton. I just want to talk to you.
Man, the doc's gonna be pissed. All right, all done. Head on up, Mike. I'll give you a breakdown on your performance.
So, Mikey, you did all right on the basic run.
Much better.
You know, that performance wasn't half bad. Almost as good as my record. How about we up the stakes? Take this to the big leagues.
Okay,
What do you have
sure.
in mind?
All right, me and the guards, who you already met when you woke up, pooled our petty cash. And we'd like to make you a little bet.
All right. I'm listening.
It's a rematch, on our terms. It's simple. Disable all the alarms and escape the area in the time provided. And you take home the winnings. If you lose, you'll owe us. Got it?
Sure, fuck it, why not?
Sounds good to me.
Just head into the range and we'll get to it, Mikey.
All right, then. Tell your team to get ready.
So here we are. Rematch for you and the guards, but on their terms. So listen up. There's alarms hidden all over the course. All you need to do is shut them down. But the guards are gonna try and reset them. Every time an alarm goes off, another squad's coming in. And they all want a shot at you, trust me. Alarm goes off enough times, and you're gonna get trampled. But you have the technology to beat them. So let's see you even the odds. If you can.
Wow.
Nice, Mike. There's the distraction.
Fuck you, my kung fu is strong. One is this, two is this, three is this, and four is that.
And there's the alarm again.
Oop. One, two,
There you go. Getting sick of hearing them anyway. Thought they might have you for a second. Guess I was wrong. Alright, head on up and I'll call someone in to clean up the course.
Then one guy comes in to have a cheap shot.
Pretty thorough. Made a real mess of things. In a good way.
That's all I need. See you in the field, Darcy.
20 grand?
If you say so, Mikey.
I don't know how much that is in, like, the, scope of the game, but... Okay.
This is a restricted area. The vending machines are down the hall and to the right.
Oh, you can go get me something then. Got any animal crackers?
Why are you here?
I'm supposed to be here. I'm the new guy.
So, orientation. You are familiar with the premise of an obstacle course, I assume?
Recruit.
I'm not that green.
But
We'll
I
see.
am green.
Up the ladder is the training area. The first test is navigating through the environment without being detected. Following that, you'll be facing live challenges against the agents here.
Alright, I'm on my way. Hope this course is ready, because I'm not taking any prisoners.
Fine. Sooner you're through, sooner we can both get back to work.
What's the deal with the security panel?
It secures the entrance. If you're as capable as Westridge says, then you should have no trouble hacking it and gaining access to the course. Clock's ticking.
Great.
Okay, so I need to hack it to even start the course. Okay, sure.
Course begins now. Hack the door in front of you to gain access to the course.
No, wait, that's the... E1...
Always check your surroundings for cameras. We can't have you appearing on the nightly news. Mind the gap. The key to stealth is timing. Pay attention to camera movements, then exploit their blind spots.
Oh yeah, how am I... Oh, okay. It's actually pretty intuitive. Oh. Yeah, I wasn't actually expecting to have anyone here yet.
Taking in the view. Yeah, well, I doubt the view is what's making you hesitate. I've unlocked the security door. Come back to the control room for your evaluation.
And that went terribly.
Your score is based on several factors. Sorting the numbers now. Outstanding. Well above average.
Wow.
Especially for a trainee.
Wow.
Okay. Do you want to run it again?
No, I don't think so.
Very well, I'll log the results. Westridge can complete your evaluation once you finish the other tests.
Anything else you could share that might help me out? I feel like I've already got the basics down.
Course not enough of a challenge for you?
No.
Then I have an assignment for you. This one won't be logged.
What? You mean like a covert training op?
Covert
You guys
training,
carrying
covert
orientation
training,
too far?
you know.
Nothing of that Alpha Protocol is orientation, Agent Thornton, despite the semantics. The penalty for getting caught, however, won't be a poor score. It'll be detention. So...
Fuck it, sure,
Are you up
let's
for
do
tonight?
it.
Well, I'm up for it. Let me see what you need. You want me to head back to the medical center? Why? What's the file name?
Jacob, not only will this be a much more practical use of your talents, but I think you'll be curious to see where in the world you're going to be sent.
Any other intel I should be aware of?
Nothing you can't find out on your own. We aren't even having this conversation right now, and the clock is running.
Got it.
Are you waiting for clearance? Go ahead.
Killing friendlies here. You're gonna be in big trouble, mister. You're gonna be in tension. Jesus. No backup. None. The dudes are gonna be sore. No? And retrieve the data. Pick up the dossier. Anything else? No? Just walking like a nerd. Yeah, I left no witnesses. And the guy is just like a... Which way is it? Okay, so... I probably should read the intel. He dislikes me. There weren't more dossiers, were there?
Did you do as I asked?
Got the data, no problem.
I'll download it from your PDA. Were you seen?
Not enough to reveal what I was doing. Now that you have this file, anything you can tell me about my real assignment?
You go into the Middle East to recover stolen prototype missile technology. Your probability of success is in the lower 20th percentile.
Wait, I'm going to the Middle East?
I've downloaded intel onto your PDA. That should prove useful when you reach your destination.
Well, thanks. I appreciate it, Parker.
We're exchanging favors, Agent. We're even. And that's an important lesson in our line of work.
So when am I shipping out?
After you finish your orientation with Westridge, it's customary for him to outline, in his slow and plodding way, his expectations for you. Then he'll send you to fetch, like a good dog.
So you get to stay in the kennel, then?
Yes. An apt comparison, Agent. And if I were you, I would relish my time on the outside for as long as possible.
All right.
Was there anything else?
Intelligence analyst, huh? Find any yet?
Excuse me?
Intelligence, I mean.
Ah. Humor.
Huh.
Fine.
I hate
joke killed
humor.
at graduation.
It's no joke. The smallest event, if analyzed incorrectly, could have great repercussions.
Like butterfly wings sparking a tornado? That kind of thing?
Spare me the butterfly cliché. Guerrilla actions, nuclear tests, exposing a corrupt politician, a rise in grain prices, and... yes, the downing of an airliner in the Middle East. All of these things have the potential to create larger catastrophes.
Okay.
Controlling the repercussions of these events, getting agents the information they need to put fires out before they rage out of control, that is my job.
Okay.
So, what, you're like a political fortune teller? I thought economists had the market cornered.
Yes, it's a numbers game. But decisions must be made quickly. If the decisions are solely reactive or passive, well, Then you operate at a disadvantage.
So sometimes you create events.
For political equilibrium, yes, at times. At other times, to give America an economic advantage.
I thought we were mostly mission-driven.
We are. But even you will see the effect that even seemingly minor interactions have on the structure of the mission.
America great again.
Carry the logic one step up.
Oh no.
And it shouldn't be hard for you to grasp.
Ever get much of a break?
The world is never asleep, and neither am I.
You know, I actually thought you were the janitor when I arrived.
That would either be an insult or an excellent deduction. I'm guessing the former.
I was actually just trying to make conversation. But why would that be an excellent deduction?
Because, Agent, Alpha Protocol can only maintain plausible deniability as long as no one knows we exist. That means continually cleaning and scouring data, masking our communication lines, and protecting our global positioning.
Okay, fine.
All right. I was just asking. No harm meant. I even take back the janitor comment.
The title fits, and apologies are necessary and unwarranted. So, in short, yes, I clean up after others, and if necessary, I'm the one tasked with shutting this program down.
Shutting it down?
Turning off the lights, putting up the chairs, locking the door.
And setting the C4?
We don't use C4 for that purpose, Agent. But no
we use a nuke.
But what happens to the... I mean, is there an escape route, or what happens?
What do you mean, Agent? Be specific. I dislike dancing around an issue if one exists.
What happens to the people?
Expendable.
Are you serious?
Fair enough.
You are serious. You sound like you've done this before.
If I have, it's classified. Or perhaps I'm joking. Are we done here, Agent? I think
Funny
I've
guy.
answered all your questions.
Some of them, yeah. The others can wait.
I'm done pestering the old guy. There's probably a secondary thing for this as well. Yeah, fuck it. Let's try to see.
Ready to do this again?
I can beat my own score, no problem.
Just head through the door to the firing range, and I'll keep in contact with you over the earpiece. Head over to the table, get your weapons, and we can begin.
I've unlocked the door to the tactical range on your right. Now, with the pistol, you'll want to be patient and attack when targets get close. Good. Now for the shotgun. Holding the trigger steady and firing can knock down even heavily armored targets. Good. Next.
Yeah, how many misses is a
Now
shotgun
for your
miss?
submachine guns. If you're trapped in close quarters with multiple opponents, the SMGs can help clear the room quickly. Not subtle or quiet, but... That's enough.
Love the spray.
For long-range encounters, the assault rifle's the key. It's accurate, powerful. Just be sure to line up your shots carefully. Watch for attackers from above. They may be out of reach, but not rifle range. That's it. Take the ladder, head up and back. All done.
Is there... Does it have to be burst? Because that just causes unnecessary misses.
Good, Mike.
And
I'm
if
logging
that
the
deducts
results now.
points,
All right.
bullshit.
Let's see here.
Okay. Far fewer misses. Much better.
It'll do. Satisfactory enough for Westridge, I think. You can give it another run if you want. The course should be free.
Fine.
I can beat my own score, no problem.
Okay, let's give it another go.
Go,
if you do better,
please.
I've unlocked the door to the tactical range on your right.
How the fuck did those miss? You got to be shitting me.
Now for the shotgun. Holding the trigger steady and firing can knock down even heavily armored targets. Good. Holding the trigger steady and firing can knock down even heavily armored targets. For long-range encounters, the assault rifle's the key. It's accurate, powerful. Just be sure to line up your shots carefully. Watch for attackers from above. They may be out of reach, but not rifle range. That's it. Take the ladder, head up and back. All done.
Good, Mike. All right?
I got better despite the misses.
That's pretty good. Not the best on record, but still. You can give it another run if you want. The course should be free.
We'll do it once more. Let's see.
I've unlocked the door to the tactical range on your right.
Watch.
Shotgun. Holding the trigger steady and firing can knock down even heavily armored targets. Good. Next. And that's enough. For long-range encounters, the assault rifle's the key. It's accurate, powerful. Just be sure to line up your shots carefully. Watch for attackers from above. They may be out of reach, but not rifle range. That's it. Take the ladder, head up and back. All done.
All right?
Fucking damn it. Critical hits actually might pay off. And the misses still fucked me.
That's pretty good. Not the best on record, but still.
No,
You can give it another run if you want. The course should be free.
I can beat my own.
Yeah, let's...
I've unlocked the door to the tactical range on your right. Shotgun. Holding the trigger steady and firing can knock down even heavily armored targets.
Come on. Why do you have to do this to me?
Good. Next.
You don't even need to
encounters,
hit the other
the
one.
assault rifle's the key. It's accurate, powerful. Just be sure to line up your shots carefully. Watch for attackers from above. They may be out of reach, but not rifle range. That's it. Take the ladder, head up and back. All done.
Okay, that wasn't even my fault, the first one. Whee!
Good.
167. Because I waited for the crits.
That's one of the most impressive scores I've seen. With that in mind, you did so well. I'm wondering if you'd be up for something more challenging. A bonus round.
This course is a joke. Did you scale it down for that jackass? I could walk the rest of the way.
Jackass? Now I'm hurting.
So will Darcy. Did I mention we don't use live rounds? They still sting, though.
I'm listening.
Go in there, and if you can hit Darcy where it counts, that'd be worth a recommendation in my report. And worth some rep.
I'm gonna shoot him with the balls.
And in the urn.
That's what she wants.
Sure, sounds good. Any preference on weapon?
These targets are pretty easy for someone to hit. Thornton could have aced this thing blind.
Give me the gun.
Let's start with the pistol again. Don't worry. We're using tranquilizer rounds, so you won't be doing any lasting harm to your targets. Besides, turnabout is fair play. They drugged you, so...
Yep.
Lucky shot.
All right, you're all done. Head on back.
Okay, sure.
All right, let's see here. Well done. Critical hit. I don't think I have to worry about Darcy coming by again.
Anything else I can do?
No, Agent Thornton. Mission accomplished. If you haven't seen Westridge
Nice
yet,
work.
you may want to pay him a visit after all the training is done. You've certainly aced this exercise.
Sick. Totally worth it. Okay, actually, let's have a little break. Right about now. Resume.
You guys must have spent a fortune on the TVs in this place.
You all done?
You tell me.
Now you're learning. I have to admit I was worried whether we'd be able to keep you here after you woke up in medical. You gave our staff a run for its money.
I can't let you train me if I don't put you through the paces too.
Fair enough. It'll be a good excuse to up the morning drills around here.
Oh boy.
Looks like you did well.
I made
on
it
the
worse
tech
for
portion of the
everyone.
test. Very well. Past Darcy's bitching, there's some real compliments in here if you look at the numbers. Mina's report on your weapon skill was impressive. In fact, I think you outperformed many other guards. And it's your first day.
She's a good teacher.
She is. And she has a good eye for potential. I'll let her know your opinion. And here's a surprise. A positive evaluation from Parker. On the number side as usual. But
Yeah, he doesn't
actually took
like
the
me,
time to
but
write a sentence.
He did. What was the sentence?
You may have been right about this one, Westridge. For Parker, that's high praise. Assuming you don't let us down, Mike. Looks like
But he
that's it for the
recognizes
physical evaluation. Now
a
for the
job well
hard
done,
part.
I suppose.
Tell me why you're here. Not everyone gets chosen for this line of work, but you volunteered. Usually we have to ask.
I want to serve my country.
And you think by being assigned here is the best way to do that?
Give me a mission and I'll prove it.
What makes you think you're ready? Because I tell you, we get a lot of recruits in here, and you're not convincing me.
You guys should already have a gauge of how I can help. All this training's been fun, I'm not gonna lie.
Actually, if you're not gonna lie, then you're not much use to us. Beyond the guns, tech, and sneaking around in the dark,
there's one last part of this job that nobody else here quite gets.
I'm listening.
Good, because listening is a large part of it. The way you talk to people, your attitude. That's what we're going to discuss now.
Are you suggesting I have an attitude problem?
No, believe it or not, you're not here because you're a people person. You're here because your psych profile says you're skilled at manipulating others.
Was that a compliment?
You'll see. The way you project yourself definitely affects what people think of you, and your reputation with them.
So, this is a win friends and influence people lecture.
Hardly. Turning a friend into an enemy.
Yes, your
vice
dossier
versa,
tells me
or
that
both
you're
can
a
have their positives.
psychopath.
Sometimes you want to piss someone off so they can't think straight. Other times you want to build a strong rapport with someone and talk your way out of a bad situation. All depends on your objective. This goes for your handlers as well. We're going to be sending you
Yeah, I
into
should
a lot of
probably
dangerous places, and your only backup is going to be who you're
handle the
talking to on your
grumpy old
headset.
man better.
How you treat them is going to have an effect on the success of your mission.
So if I piss them
So
off, I'm
he
screwed.
doesn't.
No. A handler that likes you too much and puts emotions before the mission can be just as dangerous as one who
Ooh,
resents you.
that's
Is this a
interesting.
long way of telling me that I should just act the way I want? I didn't realize this was an acting gig.
No, again, there are no bad choices, just results. Over time, folks may hear about you and your attitude before they meet you. They may have a preconceived notion of how you're going to treat them, which can affect their reaction.
Well, maybe they
Because
should
there's
take
going to
the
be
time to know the real me.
eventually
If only.
somebody
Time's
betraying
something
us.
no
We
one
need
seems
to
be able
destroy the
spare,
whole place.
Especially during a conversation. Although that can be a plus.
What, like stalling for time?
The clock doesn't stop when you're speaking to someone. So if you need to get your second win before a fight, making small talk can buy you time.
But if I'm running on adrenaline, won't chatting take me off my guard?
It can. So if you need to get to the point, act instead of fight. For example, if you don't think I have any more to teach you, then you could just say, I'm done with this. I wouldn't think any less of you. You seem to have the basics down.
Well,
But I
prefer
want to hear
action,
all the
but Why
dialogue.
would I be talking to them if I need to shoot them? Seems like a bullet might be the best opener.
Sometimes it is better if you shoot first. Still, approaching someone to talk to them can allow you to get the drop on them if you get close enough to strike. Use it if you have to, if the conversation isn't going your way. Assuming there's even a way you want the conversation to go.
Like if I wanted to seduce someone? I mean, not like I have trouble with that or anything.
If that's what you want to do, pay attention to the clues in your environment. Sometimes people will have advice, and intel can help. But there's another way. Read much?
Well, I read the recruiting pamphlet. Got me this far.
There's a host of information out there through dossiers, email, and other documents that represent total research others have collected on a target, organization, or operation.
And what does that get me, exactly?
Sometimes you'll spot obvious triggers. People who don't respond well to smartasses, like me. Others who respect loyalty, duty, a professional approach. Others who don't have time for bullshit, and like it when you get to the point. But dossiers just don't contain psych information. They'll usually have combat information on your target as well. What side they favor, any past injuries, common weapons, or tactics they use. Some of it blunt, some of it subtle. But if push comes to shove, it can give you an edge in combat. The more you've done your homework, the more vulnerable they'll be.
Maybe I could spend that extra time reading, pumping them full of bullets instead. I'll pass.
If your target can't fire back, great. Otherwise, good luck with that strategy. Me, I recommend reading up on your enemies. And
boring.
You have dossiers on everyone here?
Yep, if you can dig them up.
I
You might
found
learn
them.
a few things.
Some of them.
Sometimes reading a dossier will give you more options when dealing with others. A few facts to bring up, to shake secrets loose.
What about you?
You should already know what makes me happy, Mike, and what pisses me off.
So when can I start researching my friends and neighbors? Is there a gossip blog I can check, or...
After meeting a target or hearing their name referenced by someone else, you should have a target ID. Then hop onto the database and start doing your homework. You can usually unlock their basic information at that point. Let's start with a simple one. Al-Samad. That should be familiar to you.
The terrorist group.
Yes, you can research groups as well as people. It doesn't carry the same benefits, but it can provide useful intel in the field. Talking to people about others is a good way to help gain dossier information. Sometimes people will have
So
information
keep
on
them
someone
yapping.
that can unlock a brand new thread in your computer search.
Okay, so I've suffered through your interrogation. And know how to give one if need be. Am I ready or not?
We'll
That's
see.
a game.
Meet me in the command center, and I can give you a proper mission briefing.
Good. Because I'm sick of this room.
Trust me, Mike. If it was up to me, you'd never see this interrogation cell again.
Mm-hmm.
Recognize him?
That's Sheikh Ali Shahid, the voice of Al-Samad. They say he was responsible for shooting down that airliner in the Middle East.
Yeah, he got his hands on some prototype Halbeck technology. A missile with a multi-stage targeting system called Jacob's Ladder. That airliner was his first target.
But how did Shahid get his hands on that missile?
Missiles. He's got more. He stole them from Halbeck, and we need them back before he gets any more trigger-happy. Then we want you to kill him.
You know where he is?
No, but that'll be part of your mission in the Middle East. Find the missiles, then find him, and take him out.
You don't want him taken alive?
If he cooperates, sure, bring him in. On the off chance he tries to kill you, then put a bullet in his head.
I'll put my years in charm school to use.
All right, then, pack your gear. You're heading to Saudi Arabia.
Not coming with me?
I'll be there in spirit, and on video and radio when needed, Agent.
And I just got here. Oh, well, I'm gonna miss this place.
I doubt it. I'll contact you when you reach Saudi Arabia.
"23 of 23 objectives completed." Neat. Most effective weapon? Hands. I know how to throw them.
Care to explain how Halbeck lost its missiles?
Old news. An accounting error.
The missiles. You didn't lose them, did you?
Angry, Mr. Thornton?
What is this weird
Because
glowy shit?
Saudi Arabia.
Or is that supposed to indicate, like, flashbacks?
Mike, can you read me? I'm getting lots of interference.
I made it to Saudi Arabia, sir. I'm at the safe house.
I guessed that much. See any shadowy agents in trench coats at the airport?
No, sir, I don't think so.
That was a joke, Mike. But stay on your toes anyway. Finding Shahid is your primary objective. Trouble is, we don't know his location. But we have 3 leads. An arms dealer, Nasri, is believed to have sold the missiles to Shahid, and he's currently operating in Saudi Arabia. If you can intercept him, maybe he can tell you where Shahid is, or guide you to the missiles.
Sounds simple enough.
Depending on the firepower he's brought to sell. I doubt it. Don't get careless. We also tracked down the location of an airfield Shahid used in the past. If you can sneak in and plant a listening device, we may be able to track flight Shahid is using to move through Saudi Arabia.
And the third lead?
We've got the coordinates of an Al-Samad detention camp, also used as a stockpile for weapons. We suspect the missiles may be stored there.
Any backup, sir?
Just Darcy on the comm.
Any backup, sir?
Funny, Mike. Darcy's enough. We'll want you to go in alone, recon the area, and shut down their radar and communications. Once that's
I am
down,
out-funnying
we can call
you,
in air support
and
hit
you
the
don't
camp
like it.
hard.
No pressure.
And no backup. Get used to it. It's the job. You check out your new home yet? It's got some perks you might be interested in.
Such as?
A computer with a hub connection so fast you'll feel like you're going back in time.
What, to the Stone Age? Please.
You can do dossier research, encrypted emails, and if need be, access some of the weapons dealers in the area. That'll be done on your own dime, however, using whatever funds you can find in Saudi Arabia.
My own money? Are you kidding?
We don't want you using the Alpha Protocol accounts with rival terrorists or weapons dealers. That has a habit of getting back to us. And then
Okay,
calls.
fair enough.
There's also a weapons locker in the main living area. Open it up, help yourself, but choose the ammo and armor you think suits the mission. When you're ready to head out, just use the front door, or access the missions from the main terminal. I'll have already uploaded
You
all
do
the
know
mission
how to
specs
leave
your
your
PDA.
apartment, don't you?
You can review them at any time.
Alright, So, is that it? Westridge. Great. Home sweet home.
Mm-hmm. 10 points. I think I want to use shotguns. So why not? Stealth is 6? It's a bit of a dick move. Access the pewter. That's pretty handy. Who needs fucking armor? That's terrible. I love it. I really like how fluid that is. Like, you don't have to wait for the animation to actually end. It can reverse. I am a big fan of that. Access the computer. Slush fund. I guess Vestrich already gave you the lecture about not using agency funds on high-profile assassination missions. Aside from what's in your safe house, you'll have to make use of whatever you can borrow, swipe or steal. If you need supplies, try the clearinghouse. It's a black market internet exchange. There's a seller there named Mongoose, who should be able to provide you with the basics while you're in Saudi Arabia. And speaking of stealing, a contact of mine in the US government just dug up an Al-Samad slush fund buried in a Jordanian bank account. I've enclosed the login credentials and password in an attachment. Just download the Sure. Just download a self-extracting executable will transfer the funds your way. And do it soon before government amateurs finish filing the proper paperwork to seize the account for themselves. Alright? Cheers. Welcome aboard. I've already set you up with an email address you can give to people you meet in the field. Not only is it against regulations to hand out your agency contact info, it's a pretty surefire way of getting reassigned to Greenland, Weehawken, or some other ass end of the world. Don't worry, the emails won't sit on some corporate server. I've made sure all the mail in and out gets redirected to an encrypted server that you can access from any computer that's running the agency's decryption key. Okay, so I guess I'm a Hulbeck employee. Your looking is Able Danger. Minus the quotes, of course. Sure. Great, now I can pretend I'm a salaryman at a multinational corporation. Okay, some people I'm not gonna be a dick to. Because this is gonna play into later, I'm sure. Mission Sandworm. Mikey Westridge put me in charge of logistics for the run. On the detention camp should be fun. Some things you need to know. This mission comes thanks to a local contact of mine. Yeah, I've got a ton of contacts in the area. What can I say? My grasp of the Arabic language is rivaled only by my charm and modesty. But seriously, this guy is a cool cat. He's a double agent and has everyone in Altamont convinced he's one of them. So he gets us pretty solid leads, though he doesn't work cheap. I started up the base. It was built into a sandstone cliffside in 1960 by Gamal Abdel Nasser, the second president of Egypt. Was trying to start an anti-Saudi uprising in Yemen. That's right, I'm a history buff. That's right. Anyway, it's nestled in the ridge in such a way that it's hard for sentries in the base to get a clear view across the terrain. We'll drop you outside the base, and you should be able to get in close with no problems. Local weather patterns suggest a sandstorm will hit soon. It's about as likely as sun in Los Angeles or rain in London. So very. We're going to time your mission with a sandstorm. Take advantage of the reduced enemy visibility and hearing the storm provides. I'll be a handler for the mission, but not your nanny. I know I tackled this mission with stealth, and a shit ton of explosives when that fails, but I don't care how you get things done, I just care that you get things done. I'll make sure all my friendly contacts are off-site, so don't worry about killing friendlies. Excellent. Very thoughtful. Aside from that, well, should be a simple in and out mission. Just follow my lead and we'll kick ass, take names, save the world. And be home in time for a trip to the titty bar. Good hunting. Shandersey. If it had supplies, Okay, yeah, fine. Increase accuracy. Of course I want phosphorus. Oh, it cost 19,000. Oh, fuck, that was... that might have been a mistake. I fucked up. Okay, sure. I'll live with it. modified choke. And a recoil dampener. And this is my attire, obviously. New object, turn on the TV. Sure. How is that a sight thing? Weird. Okay, so I need to buy my own ammunition. That's I wonder how few you actually can just find in the mission. If anything at all. Wow, I have $11. That's all I need. Yeah, you can buy intel. That's fair.
Mina wrote "way to score." I think she custom framed it just for me. How nice. There's a note from Parker here. The agency made me give this to you. What a guy.
Love the guy.
Agent Darcy sent me this for acing the training course. He misspelled my name. Thornton. Hey look. Darcy photoshopped our faces into a still frame of a buddy cop movie. That's, yeah.
That's so dumb, I love it.
In Washington today, Senator Patrick Darcy unveiled new legislation aimed at cleaning up the federal government by greatly restricting lobbyists' access to legislators.
The bill, called the People Over Rich Corporations Act, or PORC Act,
Pork.
would prohibit lobbyists from contributing to election campaigns and require anyone affiliated
Yeah, that would
with
be
the corporation
great,
to
actually.
stay 500 feet or more away from any member of the legislative branch.
Opponents of the bill have labeled it a draconian offense against free speech and so laughably unenforceable as to render it a farce. Senator Darcy
Yeah,
had
it
no
would be
comment for
unenforceable.
INF News. Should American businesses be compensated if conflict arises in Asia? Legislation being discussed on Capitol Hill would assist with relocation costs for operations based in countries considered hostile to the United States. Detractors in both parties have attacked the bill as a massive bailout for companies that have outsourced American jobs. China and India are the largest destinations for offshore operations, with everything from manufacturing to software development being produced overseas for American businesses. Tensions continue to rise in the Far East as Taiwanese President Ronald Sung's independence rally approaches. The controversial politician has the Chinese government worried that he will formally declare independence, an action that would almost certainly lead to war.
High-level White House sources have told INN News that, should China attempt to forcibly block a Taiwanese move for independence, the U.S. Navy will take, quote, any and all measures to prevent Chinese aggression.
Meanwhile, the president, on a goodwill tour of Africa, issued a statement urging all parties to remain calm and rational, and to let diplomacy prevail. In Washington today, Senator Patrick Darcy unveiled new legislation.
Okay, yep. News. Alright, exit the safe house. Investigate the weapon stockpile. No laziness or joking with Nasri. Some missiles have been tracked to a black market arms dealer, Umar Mohammed bin Nasri. He has set up camp in an abandoned palace outside the Zalim. Break into Nasri's compound and find out everything he knows about half-break missiles. I didn't buy anything. No. Casual attire. I'm super professional. Okay.
Careful, Mike. Don't play games with these guys.
If I can get in without a firefight, that makes getting to Nasri that much easier.
American. Nasri said nothing about an American.
Not looking to advertise my presence, only to do business.
Business, eh?
Check with Nasri if you don't believe me. He's waiting for me, and my down payment.
I call ahead. Go on.
That is so funny.
Can't believe you bluffed those guards.
Wow. And I'm immediately just gun mode. Okay, yeah, there is some ammo that you can get. Oh, that's fucking silly of me.
Looks like they figured out I was bluffing.
Oh, yeah.
Nasri's headquarters are in an old palace up the hill. That's your target.
I guess it's time to kill people. Yeah. This is so Deus Ex. Yeah, no panic shooting. Oh, that's nice. That's a cool detail. Okay, may I now pick the door? I have 7 health. Stealing some money. Based on that sound, I was just eating some crackers from the medical cabinet. Great. Wow. Right. There's extra loot here. Ooh. On a weapon mod. Gotta be ready to punch people. at a moment's notice. No.
Look for
Nice
alternate ways
corridor.
in. No need to risk a direct confrontation.
I'll keep an eye out.
What the fuck? Oh. Dickhead on the roof. Fucking mess this by here. Yeah, maybe this was a silly idea. Silly bugger. Yeah, heals injuries, sure. But apparently I cannot use it. Fine. You guys good? Uh-huh. Oh, I'm stupid. I'm trying to use the ability and not the grenade thing. Wow, and both of them just zero fucks. Yeah, how should I actually do this? Because this is silly. And of course... Oh, this game is so fucking janky. I love this. Not bullshit kind of jank. I try to avoid direct contact, and how does it go? Tits up. Complete failure. I am the best agent ever. Easy peasy. Getting money hand over fist. Just to double check that I'm not missing anything. What? No front door? Frontal assault? I got 19,000's worth of shotgun bullets, phosphorus rounds.
Fuck up a lot of stairs.
What a sassy bitch you are.
Hurry and unload those trucks. You there, make yourself useful. Start unloading the second truck.
Why must we hurry to unload these weapons? Nasri has plenty to display already.
Yeah, I am invisible. You do not see the cap. The cap sees you. And that's a lot of dudes. That one's brilliantly. Like the detection is instant. Fine. magic, dude. Yeah, the stealth is, let's say, unforgiving. I think that's apt. I kind of try to avoid going guns in blazing, but that's where I end up. Without fail, thus far. It doesn't help that I am decided on
Good. Going to be
hard
hot in
difficulty.
there. Careful, Mike.
Okay, that's fairly straightforward. What the fuck? Oh, there's a timer, of course there's a timer. Thanks. Would you please close the fucking door? Gather intel. Which processor did we get? Yeah, the menus are a bit clunky. On the faction. Al-Samad. Middle East, precise country unknown, founded in 1989, exit date unknown. Sheikh Ali Shahid. It's the chief financier. More info on Alpha Protocol then. Alpha Protocol insignia has some interesting symbolism based on its description in the records. The ring of stars and arrows represent patriotism and military might. The eagle's talent is strength. The serpent is either its enemies pursued or stealth and subterfuge. And the loose translation of the Latin phrase beneath it is where no one can follow. Guonemo sequi sequi. This is the thing. Well, I already have the alarm going, so I think we know how this is gonna go. Zeroed it. This is the life I chose. I'm at 3 health. Give me my armor, please. When you backtrack, then it's so much easier to actually figure them out.
Nice collection. Wonder if any of it works.
See if there's something you can use.
I mean, if I get spotted, there's no point for stealth either. Unless I crit somebody in the head and they die instantly. That's the only case. That's the door. If I just skip them, I'm gonna be passing out on a lot of XP, I think. Possible loot. Okay. And if stealth or something fails here, they'll be all running here.
Careful, Mike. Nasri's got to be nearby. There's no other exits from the palace.
They have to be defeated, so 3 health, let's go. Run! guy is... No, this guy. Want to come closer? Do you? No. You're smart. Don't tell me you fucking lost me. Come on, man. This whole run is going to be like Johnny English. But it's more like, I don't know, Stan the American. Where he, in fact, he Americans. What's the point of this room here? Yeah. It suddenly is a room. I want to loot everything.
Should be quick. Give me a sec.
You, who are you?
Omar Mohammed bin Nasri. By order of the United States government, I'm placing you under arrest.
Arrest? For what? No crime here. Nothing involving United States.
You are in possession of illegal shoulder-mounted munitions. We'd rather you not sell them on the black market.
The missiles? You're too late. Already gone. Sold. You cause all this trouble for nothing.
Sold to who?
I take their cash, not their names. You come a few days ago. Maybe you could have killed them instead of my men, eh?
Mike, this is bad news. If he's telling the truth.
What you do now, huh? Kill me? That not get your missiles back.
Mike, we need to know where those missiles went.
If we let him go, he could lead us to the people he sold the missiles to. Or they might come after him. Either way, we win.
But if he can't lead us to the buyers, then
what are you talking
to? And more people will die.
Why are you talking about me like I'm not here?
Yours, if you let me go.
Extort.
I'll take the cash you made on the sales here and the account number to the Saudi holdings you think no one knows about. It'll save me from having to hack the file.
Saudi holdings? But...
the cash and the account code.
I get you both. Here, I transmit to you. Number check out, see?
Good. Now get out of here before the Marines show.
Are you sure about this, Mike?
Yeah. If we just let him go without a bribe, he would have smelled a trap. I want him scared, not paranoid. And a little extra cash might prove useful later on.
Fair enough. Search the room, see what you can find.
All objectives done. The stolen missiles were tracked to a black market arms dealer, Omar Mohammed bin Nasri. He set up a campaign and blah blah blah. Agent Thornton successfully infiltrated the outer perimeter and got past Nasri's guns using only his persuasion skills. Shotgun is very persuasive. The guards eventually became aware of his presence, but by then Agent Thornton was already deep in the compound. Once inside, Agent Thornton reached the palace where Nasri was stationed, found his way in, and encountered several large stockpiles of weapons ready for clients in the region. Bonus objective: Agent Thornton found out information on Nasri's trafficking with a local Al-Samad cell in the region. Analysts are still examining the data, but agree that preliminary examination of the intelligence looks promising, and the agent is to be commended. Omar Mohammed bin Nasri was intercepted inside the palace. He surrendered almost immediately. Agent Thornton bargained with Nasri, and in exchange for letting him go, and so that his movements could be tracked, he received a substantial cash deposit from Nasri's Saudi holdings. Nasri's movements can now be monitored, helping intel gathering efforts, but he is still actively dealing in munitions, which will continue to escalate violence in the region. Effect: arms traffic in the region is unaffected. Effect: cash deposit to Agent Thornton. And effect: increased intel options in Saudi Arabia. I like that they list some of the effects. So how much money do I have? Of course I don't see it here. Okay, I have 35k. Sweet. I have quite a few phosphorus slugs already. Epinephrine spike. Yeah, I might actually want to have a couple of these. Of course, some portable crimes against humanity, of course. $5. I mean, I got it for cheap, so, you know. I am most serious. Save last checkpoint. Yeah, I think that might be a good place to call it. All the training stuff and the first mission, proving how great of a spy Thornton is. It's great. Yeah, that's actually pretty fun. It's pretty scuffed. The stealth leaves something to be desired, but I can see myself playing this for a while. Playing it through, even. It doesn't feel like it's it doesn't feel as intense, you know, in a weird sense. Like intense, like for instance Pathfinder, Wrath the Righteous, and so on. I'll get back to that as well. the next stream is probably gonna be at least half of it when it happens is going to be just trying to fight the water elemental prematurely. Anyways, that is enough rambling. I will see you tomorrow, probably, if the guys actually want to do something together. Anyways, till next time. Bye-bye. Bye.